Good morning, sunshine. Happy Monday. So I want to give you a Trev update. I've been kind of slacking on that stuff. I apologize. You understand I don't do this professionally. I actually have a job just like you do. So I've tried to find the extra time to help you guys out. I help my nephew out. He comes and works out with me in the morning. He started at 350. If you don't know about him, he's my nephew. He came to me. He's 31 years old. He's 350 pounds, overweight. He can't play with his little kids. He's desperate, and he comes to me and he says, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to do it. And so then he started to come with me to the gym, over 60 something days ago. And now he's been, if you've been following along, he's been up, he's been down, he's been mostly steady, pretty good. He was sick last week. He was at Disneyland 2 out of the last 4 weeks. So he's like, his life has been disrupted. He hasn't been able to be at his home base and get like all the food that he needs, all that stuff. So, you would think that he would have fallen off, and most of us would have just gave up during that. We'd have waited till it was all done, right? We'd have waited till January 1st like everybody does, but no, he stuck to it through, and that's how you got to do it if you want to get through it. And he found a way to eat the right food when he's on vacation. Even when he was sick, he made sure, you would try to do whatever, but he made sure he got as much protein as he could, during that time. And so we got back to it, and he started working hard again. And now he went from 309. He was super excited to be in the 310s, and then, or the under 310. And then then he went back up to 313, and his body, he's started to be, get all like discouraged. And then now we're all back. We're back on track. He's back on his schedule, and he's 306. He's only 6 pounds from being in the 200s. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? That's amazing, and I'm so proud of him. But that's what you guys got to understand is, man, life is going to get in your way. Vacations, all that stuff, but you're important every day. And so you got to stick to it. You got to, no matter what, you got to make this who you are. Instead of a diet, you got to make it who you are. You're living for the future. You're making sure the machine works so you can take care of the rest of the things in your life. Have a wonderful day, guys.